Reinvention. People do it, automakers do it. Ford's Mach-E controversially co-opted the Mustang name when introducing full electrification to the brand. Now Mach-E is reinvented with the Rally. It's Mustang's 60th anniversary, and it's celebrating with a mud bath. Rally gets the power of the revised Mach-E GT, underbody protection front and rear, an inch of lift to keep the scrapes away, plus a Cessna-sized wing. The nose is black, the wheels are white, choose from 6 paints, but truth be told, it looks best with heavy brown accents. Ford has brought us to DirtFish Rally School outside of Seattle, Washington to play in the sloppy stuff and learn some skills.
And then braking, turning in, a little bit of power now, feel the rear end kick out.
Think of the Rally as a Mustang Mach-E GT, a Focus RS, and a Bronco Sport put into a blender, or a Subaru WRX electrified.
We have a revised front splitter for better approach angles in case there's any off-road departures today. There were some yesterday.
Let me back up and emphasize that Rally is based on the Mach-E GT, which has been updated for 2024. There are new headlights and a bronze package that pairs well with eruption green metallic paint. Remember that power loss that track drivers discovered? A new rear motor helps to cure that.
Primary change coming for 24 is this rear motor, right? So that's on all variants. It's now a second use on the motor. The Lightning launched with it. So it's an in-house design motor, also built in-house. It has a unique final drive ratio that's helped us get more torque.
The dual motor all-wheel drive setup makes 480 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque to move nearly 5,000 pounds of metal, plastic, and battery. The transmission is the usual 1-speed. Rally's 91 kilowatt-hour pack delivers 265 miles of estimated range. It's the least efficient Mach-E. Max charge rate is 150 kilowatts. The new front fascia improves approach angle. 2024 GTs add standard performance seats, Brembo binders, and adaptive suspension, so Rally gets those too.
Actually shares some of the Magna Ride suspension, but it's tuned for Rally, tuned for that Rally cross, kind of grassy roads, dirt roads, experience as well. So we leverage a lot of the GT, but really tune it for, a different ride on the Rally.
In addition to the usual Mach-E drive modes, there's a new Rally Sport setting for more wheel spin and side sliding ability than unbridled mode. We're broken into 2 groups. Dirt is my first assignment, starting on a short course to get a feel for things. Instructors ride shotgun.
Yeah, so one thing to keep in mind with loose surface driving, right. Just the nature of the beast is it's not an immediate response.
I draw the long straw and get DirtFish head instructor Jack Harrison.
Right, on tarmac you turn and the car turns right away.
Right.
Out here you'll turn and then the car turns. It's kind of like driving in the snow. All right, so this first mode we're in, this is the road mode, right? Just driving around like you would normally.
Mach-E Rally's heavy pack in the floor drops the center of gravity. That concept is why people like the Subaru WRX and its boxer engine that's deep in the bay. EVs take that concept to a lower level, as it were.
And then you'll take this big right-hander here, and it's longer than you think. It keeps going, right?
Ah, yeah.
Yep.
Am I perfect?
There you go, around the big cone there. Oh, a little too tight there.
Oh, no.
There you go. Now look for your finishing gate.
I'm new to dirt, trying to reinvent myself.
Any pointers you'd give me?
Yes. So the biggest one I want to point out right away, you don't need as much steering wheel as you think you need.
Okay.
I can see you start to crank the wheel, especially when it starts to turn. You turn and then ask more. It doesn't need more wheel, it needs a longer wheel.
Instruction goes down easier with Jack's accent.
It's classy.
There you go.
Americans fall for that. That's why I picked you.
I would be lying if I didn't have co-driving jobs before because of my accent. All right, so now I'm going to pop it into Rally Sport mode.
Okay.
So with this, you'll find that the throttle is going to be more aggressive. The steering is going to tighten up a little bit and become a little bit more progressive. Okay. And then when you start to slide, it's more than happy to let you slide. I'm ready when you are. Yeah, nice and hard on the throttle.
Think the paint is getting pummeled? Ford thought ahead. There's clear protective film on the sides.
Turn in early. Little bit of power, feel the rear end come out and look where the road's going. There you go. And then it's a big right-hander, so you can use my side window here. Look how far ahead you need to look. There you are, already looking for the next corner. little bit of power, feel the rear end help you.
Yeah, it's great.
Look for the finish, and then shut down over the line. Very nicely done, mate. And we're gonna go straight ahead. There you go, last lap, best lap.
Yes, it's what we're looking for.
Now that I have some chops, it's time for the longer course with more speed.
So with this one, this is all in rally sport mode. We've just got a chance for a longer track and piecing it together and seeing how these things move. Ready when you are, my friend. So we got a straightaway and then a left-hander in front.
EVs have instant throttle response, which is good, but it's a different dynamic than turbocharged engines, so brain rewiring has to happen.
Brake early into a long right-hander. Keep looking through, it's longer than you think. There it is, nice. Yep, point the wheel straight.
Even after years of driving, there's always something to learn.
You know, it's not intuitive to do the brake.
It's very strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's loose surface driving for you.
Yeah, it's like track driving in oatmeal.
Yeah. And we shut down over the line. So yeah, using that brake in the corners, it's all about controlling weight transfer of the car.
Sure.
And what a little bit of brake does there is it puts the vehicle's weight on the nose and it kind of forces the front tires into the ground so you get better bite.
Rally Sport mode offers a long leash. Sliding the back end out becomes a cinch. Between Jack's pointers and the electronics, things start to click.
And lift and gentle brake. Ease into the power, this is slick.
Wow, the brake
Yep.
thing really helps.
The Rally's closed wheels help keep rocks out of the Brembo calipers. If you're wondering, white is the only color, for now. Get it dirty enough and you can hide the side graphics. Those and the stripes can be deleted. Most important, I'm having fun. That's what this is all about, right?
Hey, thanks for the instruction.
You're more than welcome, buddy.
It always makes you a better driver.
Of course. It's like going to a track day in the wet. So you'll learn more there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and living in Seattle,
we're kind of used to it.
we are.
A quick look at the cabin. I've griped about budget Mach-E materials in the past. Seems like Ford has upgraded them. It should look good in here. Rally is the most expensive Mach-E, retailing for around $62,000 with delivery, and for now doesn't qualify for the federal tax credit when buying. Rally's trim matches the 19-inch wheels. This is heated, by the way. There's a good amount of space in here. Lots of nooks and cubbies. Storage is impressive. Mach-E is one of the few EVs offering lots of stowage here and a frunk. The heated sports seats hug like the grandma who hasn't seen you in ages. No time to assess the Bang & Olufsen system. Ford's is usually solid. A potential deal breaker? Rally doesn't have a glass roof option. I find the Sync 4A interface to be quite good. The big screen is bright and crisp with snappy response. Layout is intuitive. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto or wireless. If I have a gripe, it's the HVAC section's low position. It takes eyes off the road. Physical buttons could be operated by feel. I suppose voice commands could be used.
Yeah, it's fun to tear up dirt roads, but let's face it, most miles will probably be done on pavement. And nothing wrong with that. The Rally has the GT's new powertrain, so it can really scoot. 0 to 60 easy in 4 seconds. It's an EV, so it has that instant torque off the line, which is always great. Plus, the new motors seem to have a little bit more oomph in the mid-range. I like this.
There's no direct EV competitor. Subaru's all-wheel drive WRX GT retails for $45,300. The more pavement-oriented Toyota GR Corolla Circuit and front-drive Honda Civic Type R are just over $46,000 before any dealer markup. All of those offer 6-speed manuals. The $62,000 Mach-E Rally can't offer one of those, but has significantly more power plus adaptive suspension.
The MagneRide dampers work especially well in the Rally. You can firm up the suspension and you've got sport, dial it back, you've got comfort. It's like 2 different vehicles.
Rally is equipped with Blue Cruise hardware, similar to GM Super Cruise, relying on a subscription service after the 90-day trial expires. Also, this is stuffed with the latest ADAS tech. As for sound, there's a light performance tone in the cabin. Wind rushing lightly over the body is what's noticed most.
Considering the tires, I'm kind of surprised that I'm not hearing more road noise. That's very manageable. Plus, batteries in the floor, low center of gravity. This thing corners really, really well. Even though the Rally is raised up an inch, I'm not sure you're going to notice it.
Kia EV6 GT and Hyundai Ioniq 5N are rated at no more than 220 miles of range. Rally, 265.
That's pretty good for a performance EV. I do find that many people think they need more range than they really do, but I'm used to EVs and I'm comfortable with them. Plus, the charging infrastructure is growing all the time.
For road tripping, Kia and Hyundai juice up faster. The Ford has longer range. Pick your poison.
Even with the sloping roofline, Mustang Mach-E has decent headroom. I'm 5'9", I've got that much. Knee, leg, and foot room are quite good. Cushions are a little bit on the low side, so thigh support is good, not great. Door openings are big enough so you can get car seats in and out no problem.
There are pockets in the doors, but none on the seat backs. Devices can be charged, vents are adjustable, a flat floor helps with foot room. As long as passengers aren't extra wide or long of torso, 3 adults are okay for short trips across town. 2 should be quite comfy.
One of the great things about the Mach-E, any Mach-E, is that it's very practical. It's got a lot of cargo space.
There's room here for the supplied dual voltage travel charge cord. No spare tire, though. Could be an issue out in the boondocks. Seats up, there's 35 cubic feet to fill. Down, it's just over 64. Ford visualized that with all sorts of Pacific Northwest stuff. You know, all of us in Seattle camp weekly, right? The front storage can hold a small carry-on suitcase, or it can be used as a cooler. There's a drain when the ice melts. Time for red light, green light. Green light. Rally gets all the improvements made to Mach-E GT, plus adds a few tricks. With adaptive dampers, it has engaging driving dynamics on both dirt and pavement. A mud-happy EV is unique to the segment, for now. It keeps the overall usability of the Mach-E. It works for families. Yellow light. 265 miles of rated range is good for an all-wheel drive performance EV. Of course, many will want more. The distinctive white wheels keep rocks out of the brakes. Can they still be used after Labor Day? The Sync 4 interface is quite good. The location of the HVAC controls is not. Red light. A 150 kilowatt max charge rate and the lowered battery range isn't an optimal combination for road trips. It's less of a deal without Uncle Sam's $7,500 brake. And Rally can't be had with a glass roof for enjoying the great outdoors that owners will point this at. The wing? I love the wing. I'm curious how the general public will respond to this model. Smart idea on Ford's part to come up with the Rally. It probably didn't cost an awful lot to develop, and this kind of repurposing gives Mach-E its own niche.
Just because there's a white space doesn't mean that you want to go chase it. It's not a rock crawler. Right? It's not meant for the dunes, but it is fantastic on a 2-track, it's fantastic on gravel, and it's going to get our customers to whatever their next adventure is.
The improved 2024 Mach-E, with its more reasonable price and updated drivetrain, is worth a look. The Rally version is the only game in town for good, clean fun in the dirt. For what it's worth, I took a hot lap with Vaughn Gitten JR. That's a separate video. Check that out for a grin. And after a day at DirtFish, I spent an hour cleaning the grit out of my mounts. Such a glamorous job I have.
DirtFish is awesome.
We're very lucky
really
with what we
great.
got here.
If you get a chance, come to DirtFish.
Yeah.
Blatant plug,
There you go.
because it's good.
I didn't even ask for it.
And I'm not getting paid for it. Hope you got something out of my look at the Ford Mustang Mach-E Rally. And if I haven't hammered this home, you gotta try DirtFish. It's well worth the money. Great instructors, a terrific course. You'll be a better driver, and that's invaluable. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe to this channel, click notifications. You're here at the end. I'm assuming you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I'll try to get to you. That's Driven. I'm Tom Volk.